Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's video. My name is Lena. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to talk about the new Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed powders, and these are oversized powders. Chanel has done something like this a couple years ago, but this time you can probably call this a multi-purpose face palette because you get 3 shades in each palette. So basically you get a highlighter, a bronzer, and a blush in one palette, and there are 5 different shades available. There is light coral, medium rose gold, deep rose gold, and deep mauve shades. I actually made a little bit unconventional and a little bit crazy choices this time. So considering my own complexion, I should have gone for light coral or medium rose gold or something, but I was very drawn into these deep shades. So I actually bought deep rose gold and deep mauve palettes, but it's also because this season I bought more than a couple of conventional bronzers. So I got, very natural shade for me, the YSL Hyper bronzer. So that one is like my lightest, very natural, cool toned options. And for a little bit more bronzier, healthy, glowy looking, I got the Dior bronzer, the summer bronzer, the limited edition one. And I also got the Guerlain bronzer that makes a very beautiful corally bronzer shade for me. So that's one of the reasons why I went for deeper palettes. It's not a practical choice because they are huge. You get 15 grams of the product. And let's just talk about a little bit of details of the products. These are made in Italy, and they are a softer pressed powder formulation. These are not baked formula, and they have 18 months shelf life. So in this video, I guess I'm trying to show you how you can use these deeper palettes, especially if you have similar complexions as I, but for some reason you're into these deeper shades. It's definitely doable, but one thing I can tell you right now is that neither of the palettes give me a good natural bronzer shade. So the middle shade of the deep rose gold, I can use it as a contour shade, but it's still a little bit too intense for me to wear as an everyday bronzer shade. But they work beautifully as blush colors, eyeshadows, and blush toppers, low lighters, and colors are so gorgeous. So let me go ahead and show you some swatches first. And I like to create 2 different looks using these 2 different palettes. So that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoy. So this is the deep rose gold palette. So the top shade, obviously this was meant to be used as a highlighter, but for my complexion, this is going to make a low lighter or blush topper or even an eyeshadow. And middle strip, this works as a deep contouring shade for me. It's not everyday, warming up your complexion kind of bronzer shade for me. And the bottom shade, of course, this is a gorgeous blush shade, but I suppose all 3 can be used eyeshadows as well. So let me start this look by contouring my shade using this middle strip. Again, this is very pigmented and has some gorgeous reddish undertone, so I have to be careful, but I love the shade. I don't think it's the most natural contouring shade for me, quite reddish, but I guess it kind of works though. I'm going to first line my eyes and give some definition before I start using these shades on my eyes. So this is Chanel Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Espresso. Next, I'm going to use some stick eyeshadow from Chanel. It's a medium brown shade. This can be used as an eyeliner or eyeshadow. This is Contour Clair, medium creamy brown shade, cool brown shade. So I'm going to apply this using a brush on my mobile lids. Now I'm going to apply this top shade mostly on my inner third. Really pretty shades blending out nicely. You see this is quite pigmented as well. Now let's layer this middle shade on top of the stick eyeshadow that I just applied. And this is also quite pigmented, makes a gorgeous eyeshadow color for me. Switching brush, but still using the same shade. Now I'm going to apply this on my lower lash line, blending out with the eyeliner. Now I want to pack this color a little bit more on the outer corners. And using a wispy brush, let's go back to the first shade and diffuse the whole look. I think that's it for eyeshadows. So let me add some eyeliner on my upper lash lines and some mascara. I'll be right back. I am back. So on my upper lash lines, I used the same eyeliner, but for the mascara, I used something rosy brown color. I usually go for black mascara, but I wanted to make some sort of connection between the blush shade that I'm going to try here. This is a gorgeous deep rose color with a little bit of warmth. So beautiful. This is also quite pigmented. It's amazing color though. So maybe I should add this on top of this color, just around here. On my lips, I want something very natural and glossy. So first, let me line my lips using this Chanel lip liner. This is Beige Natural shade. And some Chanel lip gloss. This is Noche Moscata shade. And this is the finished makeup look. I really like how it turned out. It was just so easy to create this rosy, bronzy kind of makeup look. So this is, of course, something deeper than what I would normally go for, but because the formula is so nice and blendable, I didn't think it was overwhelming or too difficult to handle. I just needed to choose right types of the brushes and be a little bit light-handed. So this is a totally doable, wearable palette if you have fair to light complexion, but you have to be into these colors, of course. So now let me go ahead and remove this makeup and create a different makeup look using the other palette. Now we have the deep mauve palette here. So as I said before, there's no conventional bronzer or a contour shade for me in this palette. So yesterday I still wanted to see if I could wear this middle shade as a contour shade or something. So I did try. I used my softest brush and very light hand, but still it was too deep, too much contrast going on. It didn't look natural on my skin tone, but as an eyeshadow, I really like it, except for the fact it's a humongous, a gigantic strip of eyeshadow, and probably I have something like this somewhere, but this is a very unique, deep, chocolatey, cool brown, and formula-wise also, it's quite perfect for me as an eyeshadow because it's really soft, well-blending, and pigmented. And you might as well make fun of me saying, you got a gigantic eyeshadow trio over there, and maybe that's what I have, or just one eyeshadow or two blush shades, but I'm really into these shades, and especially this blush color, a grapey mauve pink. It's everything for me. So I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow. These three shades, they all can be used as eyeshadows, and the top and bottom shades, of course, as blushes. It's funny enough because it kind of makes a really nice winter palette for me. So I am going to lightly contour my face first. Here I have the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Sheer Powder in the shade B50. So I usually wear BD01 or B10 when it comes to Chanel base makeup. So it's deeper than my skin tone, but it works really nicely as a light, barely there contour shade. It has a cool tone, so I really have been loving this as a contour shade. So I don't know how much you can see on the other side of the screen, but it's just really natural and gorgeous. Now onto the eye look. So let me show you these gorgeous colors on the eyes. So starting with the top shade, I'm going to place this color in the center of my lids. I am not wearing any eye primer, but still this is very pigmented and works beautifully as an eyeshadow. Now I'm going to place this middle shade, deep chocolatey brown shade, on the inner corners and on the outer corners to create semi-halo eyes. That's actually quite easy way to add dimensions to the eyes. See how pigmented this shade is? So gorgeous. It almost has some purpley quality to it. Going back to the top shade, I'm going to add some more while blending it out. Packing this brown a little bit more on the outer corners. Again, going back to the top shade, diffuse the look. It's really simple. It's just placement and how you blend them together. That's basically it for the eyeshadows. Let me add some eyeliner and mascara. I'll be right back. I am back. Now let's apply this gorgeous blush color. I would describe this as a grapey, deep mauve pink. Quite intense and pigmented shade, so I have to be a little bit careful. But if you remember that Guerlain blush that I showcased not too long ago, that deep pink shade, compared to that, this is still easier to control, and color is so beautiful and unique. So let's try this color. It's luminous, but not too much. On my lips, I want something light and shimmery, so let me line my lips first. This is a new Charlotte Tilbury lip liner pillow top layer. And this is Rouge Coco Bomb in the shade Keep Cool. This was part of the Beige Winter Glow collection. And this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you enjoy these demos, and hopefully I showed you some different possibilities of wearing these deeper palettes, especially if you're around my complexion. So I think it's really about what colors you're into. So for some reason, if you're like me, if you're drawn into these particular deeper shades, I think you can definitely go for them. Just enjoy the beautiful colors. You can do so because these colors are backed by really nice, easy to work with formula. So I have to be a little bit careful with the application, but it was not difficult at all, and I do love all the shades from this palette. And these powders are already available at some US retailers. Of course, US Chanel boutiques, and Neiman Marcus has them as well. Saks Fifth Avenue briefly had them available online, but they sold out so quickly. But I believe they have them available at the stores as well. So the official launch date is May 1st. So that's the date we would be seeing these available online at the US Chanel website, but I'm also anticipating to see them available a little bit earlier than that at other retailers. So if I see anything, I'll update my community tab and I'll make sure to update this video as well. So let me know if you have already purchased these powders or planning to, or what color looks most interesting to you. I would love to hear your thoughts. So that's it for today's video. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video and spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.